Hi Rebels, this video will help you complete the first part of your newspaper, which is the research and taking notes. I hope by the end of the video you know how to do research and take down notes from your investigation. Let me first begin by explaining how the format works. I want you to look at these three columns as your menu. Which one will you choose? If you're going to work by yourself, then you're going to need 5 different stories, which means that you need to choose one from each column. That's 3 stories, and then the other 2 stories can come from any of the columns that you wish. If you're working with a partner, you have 4 stories to complete. Same thing, you choose one from each column, and then you have one left over that you can choose from any column. And then the last group of 3, you're responsible for 3 stories. And for you, it's easy. You choose one, and one, and those are your 3 stories. If you're working in a group, partners and groups of 3, you may not have the same stories as your partner or members of your group. All of you must have different topics. The newspaper may not have repeated stories. So now that we have talked about the format, now let's talk about the next step, which is the research. So you're going to write down information on your topic. These are your resources that you can use. These are not the only resources you can use. You can use other resources, but you may not use Wikipedia. All right. So let's look at the topics. I'm gonna go with Wilma Proviso. Right. So now that I've chosen my topic, Wilma Proviso, now I need to go to my notes page and then write in Wilma Proviso, which is my topic. Now I'm going to take notes, and to take notes I need to eventually use bullet points. So I've have 3 different resources that I've looked up. One is the history.com website that I will use. I will also use the ushistory.org, as you can see, and then I will also use the digital history website as well. So first and foremost, when you are doing research, you have to read the information in the website or article that you choose. So like I said, a big part of it is you reading and then taking the information out. So I'll do the reading. I'll demo for you. The Wilma Proviso was designed to eliminate slavery within the land acquired as a result of the Mexican War. Soon after the war began, President James K. Polk sought to appropriation of $2 million as part of a bill to negotiate the terms of a treaty. Fearing the addition of a pro-slavery territory, Pennsylvania Congressman David Wilmot proposed his amendment to the bill. Although the measure was blocked in the Southern-dominated Senate, it inflamed a growing controversy over slavery, and its underlying principle helped bring about the formation of the Republican Party in 1854. So after reading, I found out that it was designed to eliminate slavery from the territory acquired from Mexico. It was introduced by David Wilmot of Pennsylvania. So now I'm going to look at the resource from ushistory.org. So it says, by the standards of his day, David Wilmot could be considered a racist. Yet the Pennsylvania representative was so adamantly against the extension of slavery to lands ceded by Mexico, he made a proposition that would divide Congress. On August 8, 1846, Wilmot introduced legislation in the House that boldly declared neither slavery nor involuntary servitude should ever exist in lands won in the Mexican-American War. So I can eventually add a date, right? So I will add introduced on August 8, 1846. And he was very strong against slavery or servitude. So you can see how I read and I put down the notes. And so that's really the process, is you reading and then put in your own words and put in this information. You really need to get to know the topic so you can be able to write a good story. So let's pretend that you already finished. You have the 20 points of information. My suggestion is, my advice to you is that you eventually copy and paste your links at the bottom of each set of notes so you have that set to go. And when we create the citations page next week, you will have those links available to you. So remember that if you have 5 stories to do, then you have 5 set of notes to do, 5 different topics. If you have 4 stories to do, then you have 4 set of notes to do. If you only have 3 stories to do, then you only have 3 sets of notes to do. And again, these will be the topics, and then you write in your notes, and that's it. I hope that this video was helpful in learning how to do research, how to extract information and put it onto your notes, and then also on how to accumulate your resources for the creation of your citations page.